used to hide behind the doubt, get my dreams from getting out. But now I see the open sky, and I'm not afraid.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that. So, I will want to begin with a question. Who here has not used, you have never used social media before, or you are not on social media? Oh, really? It's only one person, or how many people? I can see 2 hands raised. Okay. It shows that most of us use social media, right? We either use social media, we either watch a video, post content, research our assignments online, or just do 1 or 2 things with social media. Isn't that so? Some of us are even addictive to it. We scroll and we don't even know when 2 hours is passed because we're on social media, right? Social media has become one vital thing in our society and in our time today. Isn't that so? So before we continue, okay, this is why the topic today is very important, and that's navigating social media and online safety. When you talk about navigating social media, it has to do with how best can you use social media to your own advantage. How can you go about using social media to your own what? To your own what? Advantage. Thank you. So before I continue, I just want to really thank the organizers for this great event. Thank you, Her Excellency. Thank you for all the people that really put in their effort to make this a success. And to our photographers, thank you for doing a job well done. And to all the beautiful faces, I can see handsome boys and beautiful girls seated in front of me. It's such an opportunity and such an honor to actually stand before you to talk. Who is excited as I am here? If you're excited, can I see your hands? It's only few people. I can see some people are even, do you want to doze off? Are you excited? Let your hands be longer than that of your neighbor. Very good. I'm also excited to be here. Okay, so it's good to know you are prepared. I can see jotters and pen, and I could see you jotting down some things while our previous speaker was, Mr. James was speaking, right? So you jotted down some things, and that's why we're going to still have another dose of value. Somebody say value. Very good. We're going to have another dose of value today. So please, can you show the slides? Okay. So back to what I was saying. Most of us use social media for one thing or the other. Just a few hands that were raised when I asked who is not on social media, right? So you can see that in the statistics says that most teenagers goes online, 12% of teenagers goes online once a day, right? Goes online like once a day. I'm sure most of us go online multiple times in a day. So here shows that 12% goes online just once a day, 24% goes online weekly, while 56% goes online several times in a day. Who falls into this category, 56%? Who goes online several, don't lie you go online several times in a day. Even some people that goes online several times, they won't raise their hands. I can see you. Some people are shy to raise their hands. Okay, so 58% of teenagers has a smartphone. 30% has just a regular phone, maybe your Nokia Touchlight, for example. While 12% does not have a phone at all. So you can see that more teenagers have smartphones, and they use smartphones. Isn't that so? So our topic, the next slide, please. Okay, this is gotten from the Vengage site. I got that from the Vengage site. So our topic, navigating social media and online safety, addressing bullying and cyberbullying. Can you see the screen? If you can see it, then read along with me. Navigating social media, addressing bullying and cyberbullying. So that is our topic for today. So when you talk about navigating, how well can you use social media? And that brings us to our next question. So I'm going to be asking you a question now. How many of you knows that there is a way you can use social media at your own risk? How many of you know sincerely that there is a way you can use social media at your own risk? Do you know that? Oh, most of us don't know. Okay, now I'm telling you that there is a way you can actually use social media at your own what? Risk. If you are not careful, you can fall in the hands of bad people, and we don't want that. That will not be the case of anyone here. So, you can actually use social media at your own risk. And then I'm going to tell you a little story, right? A story of Amanda. Amanda's story. So Amanda is already a grown-up, but years back she was a teenager. And as a teenager, she had, her school or her class had a chat room where they communicate with each other. Maybe at the end of the day, they just talk about maybe their assignments or some events that happened. Please, the next slide. The next slide, please. Okay, so maybe at the end of the day, they just talk about some events that happened after school or during their day and everything. So that chat room was there, and there's this certain time that Amanda was on that room. Then she suddenly had a message pop up, a notification, and she checked and she saw that someone messaged her, but she didn't know this person. The name of the person wasn't saved in her phone, in her device. So Amanda got chatting with this person and asked, who are you and all of that? And the person was like, well, you're a friend of someone you know. Someone is laughing. I can hear some gigglings. What I'm using us? Oh, okay. Please let your attention be here, okay? So Amanda messaged this person, and the person was like, I am a friend of someone you know. And ignorantly, Amanda didn't ask further questions, and they got chatting. So they got chatting every day. And most of these days, they just share some things they like. Amanda will say, oh, I love this type of game, and we do it in school. And the boy next to the other end of his phone will also say, yes, same here. I like this type of I love playing this type of game and all of that. And then they go talking down to. Amanda told him, oh, the color of my jersey is this and this color. The number at the back of my jersey is this number. And the guy will say, the number at the back of my jersey too is this. And the color of my uniform is red and black. And the guy will also say, the color of my uniform is black and white. So they were conversating to the extent of telling him details about what she does on Monday, what she does on Tuesday, what she does on Wednesday, what she does on Thursday, and all of that. So this guy was taking notes. And unfortunately for Amanda, she didn't know that this person was actually a grown adult pretending to be a teenager. So she was telling him details about her day-to-day life. And he was taking notes. He was monitoring her. Whenever she goes out, he would monitor her. And that went on for some time. Until this unfortunate incident happened to Amanda. So this certain time, after church, she was supposed to go for her babysitting job. So she was walking across the road, and that road was quite lonely. And then this truck pulled over, and a man in the truck now asked her, sorry, are you Amanda? And she looked at the man. And before she knew what was going on, the man dragged her into the vehicle and took her to a place that she didn't even know, against her own will. And this man raped Amanda. And Amanda thought that she would not recover from it. So this incident was actually, traumatized her. And then, but the good thing about what happened was that she now channeled her message to informing people about, how the internet can be at your own risk if you don't know how to use it. And she channeled her energy into informing people that this is how to use the internet for your own safety, for your own good. And that was the good thing about the story. But none of us wants to be like Amanda, right? We don't want to be in a situation where we are held against our own will, right? Isn't that so? Yes. So that's what happened to Amanda. Amanda's story teaches us about this online risk, about how you can be at risk if you are not careful. Just like in the real world, not everyone you see on the road actually has good intentions. Isn't that so? Not everyone you see on the road is actually a good person or has that good intention towards you. So also it is on social media. On social media, you see that people, they're actually real people on social media, only that you cannot see them live. And these people can actually have bad intentions. When they come to your DM, you do not know what they have in mind. You don't know why that stranger came to your DM to say hi. And when he tells you, oh, send me a naked picture of you, you quickly send. I don't want any of us to be in that category, right? And that is why we're treating this topic now. So let your ears be wide open while we go on. So let your ears be wide open, okay? So we're going to be going to the next one. Online access comes with social risk. I want to go to what are those risks. If you understood the story of Amanda, can you raise your hands? You understand the story of Amanda, right? Did you get the lesson from it? Did you get the lesson from it? Are we tired? Are we hungry? You're hungry. Oh, don't worry, we'll soon be done, okay? Let your ears be wide open. All right. What are those risks that come with online? We have number one, online predators. Who are predators? So these are people that they want to take away, either they want to steal or they just have this bad motive when they come to you. Those are what? Predators. They never have any good intention when they come to your DM. So be careful about the people you interact with. Be careful about the sites you go. In fact, those sites that have HTTP without an S, be careful about those sites because they are not good. Okay? They are risky, and you go there, someone can take an information about you that you don't want. So be careful about clicking sites without that S. HTTPS is the one that, the normal one that people do. But that doesn't mean you should just click on any site because it is HTTPS, okay? So be careful. And we also have cyberbullying. Cyberbullying. Someone say cyberbullying. I don't want us to doze off, okay? So we have cyberbullying, intimidating and threatening comments. When you talk about bully, just in class, you have that big guy, and when he comes to your seat and he tells you, give me your biro, give me your pencil, or give me this, and you don't know how to say no because you are scared that after school he will deal with you when no one is there. So you are scared, right? So that is how it is too. Cyberbullying, the difference is that these people, you cannot see them. They are behind their screens. They are typing, and they are telling you comments like, oh, your nose is too big. See what you're typing? You're just posting rubbish, or your head is too big, and all of that. And some people will go back and cry and be saying, oh, my head is too big. Oh, I'm not even beautiful. I'm not even handsome, or this and that. And they make you feel this low self-esteem, right? Those are bullies. And those are some of the risks that comes with the online space. Isn't that so? Has anyone experienced any bully in the online space? Okay. Wow. It seems like most of us has actually experienced that. So how you react to these things matters. Some people have a way to project their fears on you. Some people feel threatened when they feel that there's something nice going on in your life. So when you post those things, sometimes it's not as if it has anything to do with you. It has everything to do with them. They are the problem. Tell yourself they are the problem. It's not you, okay? So don't feel bad when someone is telling you something bad. Sometimes they just want to project. They want you to feel the same way they feel because they feel less. They also want you to feel that same way, okay? So don't feel threatened by those comments. Just ignore them, okay? That's one of the healthiest habits you can learn, not to take those things personal. We also have inappropriate content. When you talk about inappropriate content, these are content that are not appropriate for your eyes. You cannot determine what you see on social media. You cannot determine what pops up on your screen or the ad that comes to your screen when you are scrolling, right? But you can determine how long you spend consuming that content that pops up.